So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever part of the world you happen to be in, time zone you're in, and welcome to another episode of People of the Sun. I do believe we are now up to Lantern Year 11, having just had our conviction and dodged not destroying all of our resources, which we've got a lot of. And we are now aiming, hopefully, to get in there and successfully hunt a phoenix, which will give us access to, hopefully, if we're really lucky, the whiskers, so we can build a sun ring bow.
Did we really do conviction?
We did. I was terrified we were going to have to spend
I
lifetime
remember.
rerolls on it.
Okay, I'll click it here then.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah. Oh yeah, tick it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on 11. Oh yeah, it's also worth noting we have the exciting portcullis key, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, it's going to be fun. But yeah, we are. We're over a third way through the campaign now.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and we have next round of sun dipping. We got some people, all lovely partners, all set up ready for it. And we've also got the Great Sky Gift coming. But first of all, we have our first Phoenix of the campaign to deal with. So here he is, mustache and all. We want that mustache. That's what we're after.
Caw.
So, who wants to go first? We have hunting Charlotte, Calabaza, Maris, of course, and Butternut. Butternut the murderer. We have chosen to leave Kabocha, our Warrior of the Sun, back at home because she is a little bit vulnerable to getting erased from existence by the Phoenix, which would be, even in this mode, a bit of a death. So, or even turned into a tiny baby and then erased from existence that way. So we're looking to avoid that. So we picked some survivors who have the least chance of any of those two nasty fates occurring.
Yeah, Maris is eternal at this point, so
she's not.
We can do pretty much whatever we want with her.
She's pretty much not too concerned about being erased from time. Yeah, as long as she doesn't go completely crazy and run off into the distance, we'll be good. Right. Anyone want to step up and volunteer? This was probably a basic hunt event.
Yeah, Maris will.
Okay.
Go, Maris.
Oh, it's
Object
not.
of desire.
Ooh.
The survivors see a tree in the distance, reaching up from the horizon like a desperate, gnarled hand. Players may nominate a survivor with 3+ courage to investigate. If they do, add the Lonely Tree terrain card to the showdown setup and roll on the table.
Maris has investigate, right? And she gets to add, what, 2?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe she does.
Just to say, this will make the fight harder if we do get the Lonely Tree involved. Like, I love the Lonely Tree. This is going to make fighting the Phoenix tougher.
Okay, can we skip it?
Well, if we don't investigate, then we can
roll a random event.
But that's it's not like a guaranteed, it's completely not going to happen sort of thing. We can manage it.
I think we should roll a random hunt event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I'd love
either you start the showdown knockdown adjacent to the Lonely Tree and with the priority target token.
Yeah, which is really bad. Which means
or you suffer brain damage and start adjacent to the Lonely Tree.
The bad thing about
the point of it.
Well, there's an extra bonus resource that happens for beating it with the tree involved.
No.
But I think this is the wrong fight to showcase what the tree does.
Okay, I'll roll a random hunt event.
Yeah. Looks like
a 1.
A 1. Yeah.
Broken lanterns.
The survivors hear the crunching of glass beneath their feet. The event revealer may choose to investigate or continue their journey. If they choose to investigate, she gets +2, yeah. If they choose to investigate, the event revealer rolls on the table, otherwise roll again on the hunt event table.
Investigate, definitely. You got +2, like,
Yeah. Gotta do it.
Yeah. If we get this brain damage, should be good for us as well.
It's 5, so 7.
7. You get a broken lantern basic resource. I'll sort that out for you now.
Fantastic. Good job, Maris.
Whoop whoop.
There we are. On the top result, by the way, what happens is 4 lanterns go straight into the settlement resource because there aren't actually 4 in the deck. So, just a little FYI for people who don't normally play.
Cool. I can go next. We're done, right?
Yeah, we're done. That was pretty good. I mean,
Fertile field. The survivors approach a brighting field littered with phoenix droppings. Twisting up through the rocks, some acanthus plants growing vigorously, while others wither and disintegrate before their eyes. All survivors suffer 3 brain event damage and gain +1 understanding. If any survivor has bone sickle, they gain 1 fresh acanthus strange resource. If any survivor has scavenger kit, they gain 1 muculent droppings phoenix resource.
we unfortunately don't have either of those. We haven't had a chance to make them. I've done it for yours.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Butternut is down to, she's already taken a light injury to the brain, so a little bit of concern there. And then we get a random hunt event. Would have been great to get the macular droppings. You can make a katana out of those.
The dice are gone again.
I don't know. How does this happen? Okay, hang on. Let's copy a new setting. Where do they go? I guess maybe they fly back into the box.
So 8.
That's 8.
Wailing smoke. A constant moan follows the survivors. Eventually, they enter an area shrouded in thick fog, and the wailing reaches a fevered pitch. Each survivor must roll 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor or survivors, in case of ties, becomes a straggler. I guess it continues here.
Yeah. Anyone has any noisy gear, they have to add 2 to the roll. Don't forget, some of us have prepared. I think actually everybody does. Okay, so everybody gets to add their hunt XP to their roll.
Okay. Well, Maris is not going to be the straggler. That's obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I'll roll for completion's sake, but...
Total of 15 for Butternut.
Charlotte has 10. It's Calabasa.
Okay, Calabasa
She
is
has
the straggler.
6. Yeah.
Okay, she has to roll a dice.
8.
That seems like a good result. And also a sensible one. The straggler sticks their thumbs into their ears and breaks into a run, leaving the wailing smoke. Good job.
Okay, so just a little bit of lore for you guys and the people watching. The wailing smoke comes from one of the adjacent lands. Like, this takes place in the Plain of Stone Faces, hence the board looking like this with all the faces everywhere. But there's a place called the Holy Lands nearby, and they do lots of like biological engineering, effectively, like manufacturing people and things and building weapons and stuff. And the wailing smoke comes from there. And nobody really knows exactly what it is yet, except that it talks. And there's a dude who spends his time talking to it. He's completely crazy, though, as you would be.
How mysterious.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Do you want to do the Phoenix event, or do you want to do the... I think you should do... Oh, no, hang on. I'll do this one, and you can do the Phoenix one.
Okay.
Just because I think there's a higher chance of a table occurring on... come here. It's 0-7, because why roll high on this hunt? Hungry ground. The crowd suddenly splits and a gaping stone effort to devour the event reveal whole. She rolls on a table, but good news, she has prepared, so I think the worst result cannot affect her. Yeah, here we go. Butternut scores a 10.
Sweet.
Burgle.
Yeah. Go on,
Ooh.
you read it.
No, you do it.
Burp, gurgle, the floor vomits a shiny piece of scrap. The event reveal gains 1 broken lantern basic resource, so that's both of the broken lanterns out of the deck, which is good, because it means we don't have to faff about with the nightmare tree while facing the phoenix. Last one.
Unmake. A static fills the air. Reality quivers and bends around the survivors. Objects spontaneously deteriorate while others appear to sharpen in their field of vision. Each survivor must nominate 1 gear in their gear grid and roll 1d10.
Okay, so have a good read of the sets of results before you decide what gear you're going to pick.
I am definitely going to need guidance on what to pick for Maris.
Okay, no problem. I am right. Yeah, I'm going to pick the fecal cell for Butternut. That's the least opportunity cost if it gets destroyed. For Maris, I think we'd probably go with the eye patch. It would suck to lose it, but we've got 2 more in the settlement storage, and we're going to get another 3 shortly. So, and we're not going to get any resources from it if it does get destroyed. But like risking the other option would be to risk a piece of armor, like the rawhide headband. You could risk, and you get more armor if you roll high. But I think ideally we want to pick something we don't mind losing.
Okay.
So I should go like bandages? Or
The bandages are super valuable for this.
Acanthus then?
Yeah, I guess the acanthus. It's the acanthus or the monster grease.
And what for Charlotte?
I think probably the lucky charm is the least valuable of everything.
Well, is it really with the hunter whip?
Yeah, but then the other option really is the monster grease, or otherwise, because most of the rest of this is all armor. Like, if you lose the shield, you're going to drop down.
Well, I mean, if I lose that, I don't get the perfect hit, discard 1 mood.
Yeah, but if you lose this, or this, or this, or this, or this, you don't get the perfect hit. You don't get the plus evasion. You lose 2. You lose an evasion.
Well, I have 3.
And if you lose either of these, you lose the set bonus. Yeah, but you'll lose these. You'll go down to 2 evasion if.
Yeah, but 2 evasion is better than none.
Yeah, but what would you lose? Because if you lose this, you lose 1 armor and 1 evasion. 1 armor to all locations plus 1 evasion. You lose this, you lose the set bonus.
No, I'm not like saying I would nominate armor. I'm thinking like what would be best.
Which one of these 2?
Yeah, which one? Yeah, because like with the lucky charm, I get the on a perfect hit, discard 1 mood in play.
Okay, well
on the whip. So that's what
I understand.
Like,
Charlotte's job is to tank for this fight. So, in my opinion, this is more valuable than this. This is 2 evasion, and it also activates this as well. That's all. I mean, really, it sucks to lose anything because Charlotte's grid is really tightly packed, and like every item has a value and a use, more than 1 use, really. But don't forget Charlotte should be on whip proficiency.
Do I have to set her proficiency? I mean, that's...
You set it before departing, and she may as well set it to whip. I mean, she can always change it to something else later and restart, but there's no reason to not do it here.
Since she's more Grace survivor than mine, I'm just borrowing her for this fight.
You do whatever you need to do for this fight.
It gives Gray
the important one.
Yeah, it gives Gray the option if she wants to. She could like do whip proficiency on Charlotte, or if she wants to reset it, then it just gets reset at no cost to a different weapon type.
Yep.
So it gives more options. I think the lucky charm. I know it sucks, but like I know the Phoenix. The Phoenix is not super heavy on mood. It does have some. And I don't want to lose anything on Charlotte's grid. We might end up spending a reroll if she loses something. If somebody can. Anyway. Shall I go first?
Yeah.
Right. Right, so here we go. Butternut rolls for her fecal salve and gets a 1. That's Ghana. I'm going to take that, so that's deleted. We get the basic resource, don't we?
Yes.
Does it say draw the basic resource, or is
Gain
it
the resources used to craft this gear and archive the gear.
Okay, so that goes straight from the deck. So she gets a monster organ back, and we lose the fuel cell. Okay.
Yeah. You wanna roll for Maris?
Yeah.
Maris doesn't lose
Keeps
anything.
her thing. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the other keyword, does it? No. So it's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Wait. It has the other keyword? What's the other keyword?
It will say other on it. You know what it says like armor set leather? It will say armor set leather other. We don't have any other gear. Other represents like slightly not magical, but sort of a mystical.
Yeah, they should have like, because I read that there's like another keyword, not other as other being the keyword.
Yeah, if you
they should have bolded it or something.
it should be in italics because that's how keywords are marked, are in italics. But basically, if you looked up in the glossary, you'd find other would say it's a keyword. So
yeah,
that looks like
dried acanthus.
Okay, right, and then the big one. That looks good.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Okay.
After all that worry and conversation.
We lost the fecal salve, which I think actually is a good result now, because we're not really using the fecal salve anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. And that's it.
I'll move it then.
Phoenix time, yes please. So we're going to look at the traits and set up a bit while we do the setup. Just move this out of the way for the moment. Oh, look, we've got crappy debris. Yay! Another chance to get a crap sword.
I guess Maris can attempt the acanthus, possibly.
I think Maris almost certainly should be trying with the acanthus.
Although last time it didn't really go her way, but maybe this time.
Yeah. Statistically speaking, Maris should be messing around with the acanthus. I mean, so it's the right decision. It might not work at all. Oh yeah, here's a phoenix for you. You can. This one's impaled this poor survivor on the end of one of his fingertips, probably explaining how in his day, oh, survivors in my day would respect my property and wouldn't come over here. Oh, get off my lawn. Old man Phoenix. Look how old he is.
I see his face inside the beak now.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, they got 6 eyes, phoenixes. Okay, so let's just check. Should I set up? Right, so we have a tree in the middle with the bird top. And then we again set up same for 6 away. We'll decide on the other bits of placements once we've looked at the various things. So let's double check. It gets Zeal, which is at the end of each monster turn, it performs its basic action. It gets. We all get one of these, which everyone will need to keep a track of. I need to. Oh, there's a dice. Go away, dice. You need to copy that for everyone else.
Thank you.
Okay. Materialize. Spiral Age.
Maybe I didn't do it right. I did the cards.
I got 8, 3, and 1.
Yeah, this is the one. I was unsure if it's going in.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. Yeah. It's got 1 legendary action.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, sorry.
Right. So this is kind of on par with a level with a level 2 antelope in difficulty. Even though it's a level 1 monster, it's quite a bit tougher. So I'll walk you through the bits. As we can see, first of all, it's got 13 wounds. It's got 8 movement, 10 toughness. Right, and it has a number of different traits. So first of all, it has Zeal, which is at the end of each monster turn, it performs its basic action, which we just flip over, is to do this. It'll pick the closest threat in range. It gives them an age token. It attacks them, 2 speed, 2 plus accuracy, 2 damage. and then it does Razor Wind, which pushes people back 7, inflicts bash, bleed 1. So that's why the bandages are important. That's why the leather armor is important. Luckily, we have Fist and Tusk specialization, so remember, bash is not quite so much of an issue for us. But being blown around is annoyance. The one thing to sort of notice, this has a lot of flow steps, so you can dash. You can dash in between the attack and the Razor Wind to make sure you don't get blown away by it.
Okay,
Material. Yep.
I just wanted to check with Dreaded Decade. That doesn't matter at all with Maris, right?
It will have no impact on her. You can choose to get it. Whenever you gain hunt XP, you could choose whether you gain it or not. The important thing is you don't let her get up to this retired box because it will remove her from the game. But you could go, oh, I'll gain 4 hunt XP. That's about as much as you could let yourself gain from this fight, and you would age up during the fight then. But It's your choice. Ageless lets you choose to ignore whenever you would gain hunt XP.
Okay, cool.
What I'm saying is you're going to gain hunt XP in chunks of 4. So you can decide if you want to take a 4 hunt XP or not, but you wouldn't take any more than that. Leave Maris's iPad strength alone. Well said. Materialize is the monster disappears from the board and goes next to the target, and it tries to collide with as many people as possible. So he kind of flies up in the air and jumps down on people. That's referred to on some of the things. Some of the AI cards will say perform materialize. And Spiral Age is what we were just talking about here, which is triggered by some of the AI cards and triggered by Dreaded Debacle. And it will age people. A little bit aging is fine. Too much aging is really bad. So you want to be performing Dreaded Debacle at times if you've got a high amount of age. Like Butternut here, she could gain 1 age token. Any more than that's going to be really bad for her. She probably doesn't even want to gain 1, to be honest. Oh! We should have all gained an understanding, shouldn't we, from the event?
Yeah.
I thought you said you ticked it.
I didn't tick it for Butternut.
Oh, well, you ticked it for my survivors. I think you said.
No, I didn't do any understanding.
You said you did.
I said I did the brain damage before, but I didn't do.
Yeah, there were 2 things that happened, and Fen did 1.
Yeah, because I was hovering over understanding, and he was like, "I did that," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, I was talking about I did these for your survivors, but I didn't do any understanding gains. And I only realised now and I remembered that Butternut hasn't triggered the end of understanding yet, and hopefully she can manage it and maybe become ageless, because that would be nice. In hindsight, I'm thinking I shouldn't have brought Butternut out, but I should have brought Spiderbait. But hey, whatever. Decision was made. Okay. So I say we set up that we're going to set up down in this part of the board.
Okay.
Charlotte is best equipped to deal with the Phoenix because she's got good evasion, she's got a shield, she's got she's immune to bash, and she's got loss of survival for dashing. But equally, Calabaz is fairly good at it as well, and so is Butternut. Maris, hopefully.
I mean, she also has 3 evasion and a shield,
yeah,
so.
Maris can in a pinch, but we really want Maris to get a bit more survival before she starts doing it because she can't replenish the survival in any way. And ideally, Maris runs about and then chops him with propulsion drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her sweet death, sour death, sweet and sour. Okay, so
I'm just placing people out. Just move them where you want them. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna.
Because I figure we want Maris somewhere over here so she can.
We haven't set
run
these
up.
yet. Yeah.
Okay. I thought we had.
No. Okay, it's gonna get to go first. The only person who really should mess around with the debris pile is Butternut. So. This is going to get to go first. We don't want to be in a corridor line. Let's get that next to Maris.
Well, if it's a bit further away, then she can run up to it and get her movement.
Good point. I thought you could pick.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I was thinking you could pick one up and then run to the other one. But if you want to run twice, that's.
I mean, running twice is better than running once.
Okay. Boom, boom. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it more like there. And maybe put that one just this side, just so she will hopefully, because the Phoenix is likely to be somewhere around here.
Yeah,
So hopefully Maris can circle around and do some butt stabbing on the bird. There's no reason to search the Nightmare Tree in this fight because we've got both lanterns. I mean, who wants another lonely ant? We've already got one in storage.
Yeah.
Look at you, you massive disappointment. Get back in your bag. That's not even your bag.
Bad ant.
Yeah, terrible ant. Okay, so as per the showdown setup, the monster will go first. So it's almost certainly best that our initial monster. Ooh, you know what? I think for this very first round, I'm going to take Butternut on the tanking because she could do is gaining the insanity from being targeted to protect her brain from any nonsense that happens.
Okay.
But that means then, so she just tank for the very first round,
yeah.
and then she can tank later. All right. So has the AI deck been shuffled?
Yeah.
You shuffled it, yeah.
Okay. Boom. Ancient Stare. Last threat to wound in range. We do not have anyone who has wounded, so that would be no targets. Going to perform Disdain, which is this. Place the Phoenix at the center of the Nightmare Tree. It emits a hissing moan. All non-deaf survivors suffered brain damage equal to the monster's level. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid, but it hasn't targeted. Great. Perform Spiral Age. End the Phoenix's turn. So no one has any age tokens, so that doesn't do anything. The Phoenix sits there in the tree making a noise, and everyone takes 1 brain damage, which means I have to roll on this bloody table. Look at that. You did the best you can to avoid the worst case scenario, and yet here it comes. 5 goes up to 8.
8 lunacy, gain a random disorder, and 1d5 insanity.
Okie dokie. Well, maybe I can clear out Shallow Lungs. She gains, oh great, 1 insanity, and her new disorder is Shallow Lungs to replace Shallow Lungs.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave them stacked at that. Okay, that was actually kind of soft for the Phoenix's first turn. Now it performs its basic action. Closest threat in range, so I'm going to target here. Target gains an age token. So there we are, an age token.
Well, I'm okay. I have to ask.
Go on in.
Because it says at the end of Disdain, end the Phoenix turn.
Oh, sorry, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. This turn has ended without the basic action. I've forgotten.
Yeah.
I'll take back brain damage. I'll get rid of that token. See, this is what happens when you play on Tabletop Simulator instead of with the actual board. I'm going to flip this card in disgust.
Good job.
Yep. Okay.
It didn't even flip. Oh, come on. All right. So it's our turn.
Yeah, it's our turn. So
should Maris go for the Acanthus first, or?
Well, let's have a look. Butternut's going to be going for the debris. Maris, we're going for the Acanthus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like both Calabaza and Charlotte can get in range to attack. So maybe they should go first, because then we can deal with any crazy stuff that might happen if things go wrong with Phoenix.
Okay.
All right. Go here then. Or is it? I don't know. Where's good to be?
Well, one of them can reach there, and the other one can reach there. So they're going to be. Charlotte should be here to be the front facing. Now, ideally, you want to be on these spots with the Phoenix, like in the middle, but you can't get there, so just fine.
I can now. No, I'm kidding.
You'd have to dash. That's not really worth it.
Okay. 3 dice on the whip. Let's see.
Looks like a perfect hit and 2 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hits on a 4+.
Ooh,
Ooh.
exciting. Wound. Performance placement.
Okay, if you wound them. You crit.
Suffers an extra wound.
Yeah.
Move. Wound.
Wound.
Go on,
Okay,
Charlotte,
let's
do
see.
a crit.
Come on, Charlotte. We believe in you.
8. No, that's not a crit. She crits on 9s and 10s. But it is a
Aw.
wound.
So it does displacement.
Hang on. Yeah, it is one. Yep. Okay. So we place the Phoenix along the board edge, furthest away from the attacker. So
Yeah.
her furthest away edge is this one because she is here. Oh no, actually, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's okay. So it's anywhere along this board edge it's going.
Mm-hmm.
So we could take some advantage of materializing it somewhere where we can displacing it. Sorry, it's taking a wound. Let's do that. Where do we think it's going to like? Do we want it all up in a corner where it's more likely to do some spiral age bullshit if it goes far away from us? Or we can have it nearby, but then only Maris can charge it. I think,
Maybe.
yeah. Let's put it in the corner, and I'll just do. We'll just let it disdain. We just put it up here.
Okay.
It's less likely to do anything to any of us, and it's going to come back to the tree then.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah. So we know it's going to end up being here. It's going to attack here, and it'll raise a wind down here. So we don't want anyone else in this corridor.
Okay, well, Maris is going to head over to the Acanthus anyway.
Okay, you go ahead. You always put.
And that's.
I think moving her nearer to the tree is good. I don't know what more.
Oh, it's doing the thing where I can't get a token, so if someone could do that for me, I would appreciate it.
Absolutely. There you go.
Thank you.
Bitten in the
Something
arms.
bites you. That's fine. She has plenty of armor.
Armor. Alright, and that's gone.
Did you want me to move Calabasa up here?
She should definitely. I don't know how far, but she should definitely be a little bit nearer. I mean, 1, 2, 3. If she's like somewhere around here, she can run in the
place
butt.
her here?
1, 2, 3. That's a bit too far away. I think one of these. Yeah, we're trying to because the Phoenix is going to be here. Then maybe you can get a butt attack in by being there.
Yeah,
I'll
let her stay here.
Yeah, that looks this. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yep.
Okay, I'll come over here. And hopefully, first attempt to get this basic resource, or I'll take a scrap sword, or do fall over. Brilliant. Yep. Oof. Oh, it's like she's encouraged someone. She's fallen over.
Yeah. All right.
I've just realised that Charlotte's missing a disorder. She's been purified. You always get a disorder when you get purified. It's okay. It wouldn't have had an impact yet. I'll get.
Oh wait, she has a craze as well.
Yeah.
I tried dragging stuff out of her. That sounded weird. Oh, she gained an insanity from the perfect hit.
Oh, cool. There we are. She should have that as well. Everyone who's purified gets that.
You love the feeling of being needed. Oh, that's that's hilarious.
Yeah. Helicopter mom.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. Let's see.
I feel like we need to create a whole extra row for Maris to have more cards on.
Yes, please. She has so many.
Okay.
Pitying sigh. All survivors in field of view. No target disdain. So.
This is everyone unless they are behind an obstacle. So behind an obstacle. Let me just check. Not behind an obstacle. That's a straight line.
Yeah.
So Maris and
Butternut.
Butternut. Okay, Butternut's the one that's a bit scary for. All right, they both gain an age token.
Yeah. Where do we? Okay.
There we go. Maris doesn't care about that.
No.
Okay, roll 1d10 for materialize and intimidate target. Oh no, sorry, wrong one over here. Intimidate all targets. If the target is insane, they laugh in the face of the monster. Ignorant, condescending. Right, well, Butternut is not insane. Is Maris insane? No. Okay.
I mean,
Suffer 2 brain damage.
2
What?
brain damage and get knocked down, basically.
I still don't really understand what Stark Raving actually does.
You're insane. This is exactly what it does. You see, if you're insane, which Maris is, doesn't matter how much insanity you have, she's insane. So Maris laughs at it dead.
Yay!
Like, the Phoenix is like, oh, I pity you, and Maris is like, fuck off, or something. Maybe she's more. Like,
that's my
more of a lady.
girl.
But unfortunately, Butternut takes another brain trauma.
Oh, what
No,
are
she
you
doesn't.
doing?
Sorry, no, she doesn't. Is it 2? 2 brain damage. Yeah.
Yeah, and knocked
What
down.
what am I doing? I'm getting screwed over by the Phoenix. 9.
New perspective, knock down and gain 1d10 insanity.
So she's been knocked down 3 times this round, and she has 9 insanity. Brilliant.
That's good.
She's very insane. Okay, but again, that's not really done that much.
No.
So it's staying where it is. All right.
As it turns out, we kind of inadvertently built the perfect Phoenix fighting machine in Maris.
Maris is that's good because we got to let some level 3s to kill at some point.
Oh god.
Not looking forward to that.
Oh, it's all right. We'll be a lot more powerful by the time we get to it. We'll take in a bunch of super babies. I'll try the debris again because I'm super far away and I'm not gonna. If I fall over, then.
And Marius should go to the canvas, I guess.
Down I go.
Oh my god.
Maris going to the canvas?
Yeah.
Second token.
Please.
Ding.
Thanks. Come on. Ah!
Oh my god.
That's another.
Okay, bitten in the arm again. Bye, acanthus.
Yeah.
These aren't acanthus, these are just snake patches.
Or, like, ant's nest.
Yeah.
Okay. Phoenix again.
Oh, they're staying with it, are they?
Yeah, I mean, why would they move?
Okay, that's fine. Pick a random survivor.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, not everyone.
Oh, I thought as much. Okay,
Butternut.
she gains an age token, which is pretty bad. Perform material. She's doomed, so she can't dodge. Perform materialize and attack target. So we got to put it next to her in some way. It can't land on anyone else, so we're probably just doing this to put it in range of everyone.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. It's speed 1, accuracy is a 5+.
Okay, speed 1.
That's
5.
a hit. Good. You roll for the location.
Yes.
God.
You asked so nicely. So, body.
So she takes 4 to the body.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's a heavy. If she wasn't already knocked down, she would get knocked down. She also takes knockback 7.
Oh
And
god. I'm so
bash,
sorry.
She's already knocked down. Well, it's fine. She's only going 1 space because she hits the edge of the board. If she was on the edge of the board, it'd be a different matter. Okay, guys. So that was ow. Poor Butternut.
Yeah.
She's busy sexily dancing at this pile of debris to try and draw its attention. You know, look at that dance. See?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Right at the end of the turn. So closest threat in range. That is over here. Around. Right.
But
She
do you
gains
always wait? Why are you looking at the basic action?
always here zeal, as I read out at the start.
Oh,
The end
oh.
of the monster turn, perform basic action. We actually forgot to do it last time.
No, I did not.
Yeah, we did. No target. Yeah, we forgot. No target disdain.
No.
It should have been on top of the tree, so you would have been able to attack it. Because it would have disdained.
Boo.
Right. Okay. There's nothing we can do about that now. We're too far ahead. Right. We need to remember this. Okay. Somebody should be in charge of saying every time the Phoenix finishes zeal.
I will try and remember.
Okay. Good.
I'm really good at reminding people we need to do something terrible to our characters.
Yes. Okay. Closest threat in range. We know that is Calabasa. She's monster controller, so she gains an insanity.
Whoop, whoop.
Yay!
She also gains an age token.
Yeah. Oh no, wrong thing. There we go.
All right. So it will now move and attack her. It only needs to move forward one space. I'll do that for you. Right.
So
Alright.
it's 2 speed,
Yep.
2 hits.
Yep. 2 hits, 2 locations for 2 damage apiece.
Can I dodge?
Yes, you can. You're not doomed or anything.
I am gonna dodge that because that's
Yep.
2 to the body.
Yep. I'll do the 2,
Uh,
and then you dodge the other 2, and lose the
and
survival.
I don't.
Boom. Okay. Right, now you have a flow step before it Razor Winds. If you don't move, you're going to push back 7 spaces, bashed, and take a bleed token.
So let's see. It's only Calabasa in range,
Yes.
right? 'Cause
Only
it's-
Calabasa it's basically this whole corridor, like three wide.
It's these 3,
Yeah,
right?
and it runs
Yeah.
all the way down the board.
Yeah.
So she
okay.
only needs to go like maybe to here or here, which is fine.
Well, yeah. Well, let's move her here, maybe.
Yep. Okay, and then you have to. Yep.
Yeah,
See if you
I'm
keep.
on my way.
Okie dokie.
On my way.
Oh, on my way.
I keep it.
Excellent. Right, so it Razor Winds, nobody gets hurt. And this is why you want dash before you start fighting a Phoenix, because it does this all the freaking time. Except when you forget. Yeah.
But we'll try and remember. We
Yeah,
forget
we
stuff a
will.
lot, but we'll do our
Well,
best.
there's a lot going on. Okay, so I was knocked down at the start of the Phoenix's turn because of the debris pile, so I'm up. Although I could have gotten up with thingy as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't, because I'd have just got knocked down by the Phoenix during its turn.
Well, you can go here.
I
When you
suppose
feel like it.
I suppose I should do an attack this round. Shall I go first? Because I can knock it down to its basic action if I do that.
Yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
you get a perfect hit, it's dazed.
Yeah, I'll go for it. That would be really helpful, actually. Okay, so we shall attack, and I have speed 2. And accuracy is 7 plus 4. So I rolled an 8 and a 5. Both of those plus 4 are higher than 7. Right, so it's 2 hits. Hang on, was any of them perfect? I think it's 9s and 10s for me. Yeah, no perfect hits.
Yeah. Here you go. 2 cards. Sorry.
Oh, okay, right. So this is the thing where I like saying you want to be in the inner spaces. See how you're going to get. You have to be in the so. This is interesting because the Phoenix is going to blow a lot of people away, short of me getting critical. So what's going to happen is if I wound, we can have a step where we can potentially do some survival actions. And so I'll do these are almost identical. So I'll do the Glorious Wing Claws first, and we'll walk you guys through your options once it happens, if it happens. Oh, it was nearly a crit. 4 plus that 3 is 7 plus 3 is 10, so it is a wound. Now, okay, so before it does this wound reaction, you have an opportunity. Everyone who hasn't dashed during the monster's turn could do this.
Okay.
So if you dash, you need to be able to get to here or there. Now, obviously, Calabaza can't dash because she dashed during the monster's turn. She doesn't have an opportunity. She's done it. But the others could dash to get in position. I don't think Maris can make it. So,
Is it worth her even trying?
You're going to get pushed directly away, so it's a real shame you can't manage to get to position to get blown into the tree or blown into the board edge. I think probably not. It's probably just best getting blown away this turn. Right, okay, so the Phoenix blows everything away. Survivors in the Eye of the Storm gain 1 insanity. So that's Butternut up to 10. By the way, her immortal's kicked in now, which is helpful. And Charlotte?
I've already done Charlotte.
Cool. Right, the others suffer knockback 7 and bash. So we know that Calabaz is immune to bash, so Calabaz isn't immune, sorry.
Charlotte is.
Okay, so Calabaz is blown back 7. You can blow her to the edge of the board if you want.
Yeah.
And then she'll get knocked down by the bash. And the same happens to Maris. She gets blown back 7. It's got to be in a straight line. It's got to be away from the Phoenix. So you have to go. You've got to go this way. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, she gets knocked down. Boom. Right. Okay, but that was a wound.
Yep. So do the next one.
Yeah. Okay, it's quite a lot of times. 6 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. That's another wound. So same happens again.
So another insanity.
Yeah. Right. So Maris is only going to go 1 space because she stops when she hits the board edge, which she's still not down. She's going to slide along the board edge. You can either choose to put her down to this corner, or you can move her 7 up this way.
Let's go down here.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And then Butternut and is it Calabaza?
No, Charlotte.
Charlotte. Sorry, they're both going with C's. Charlotte's gain an insanity each.
Yeah, Charlotte already gained hers.
Right. So unfortunately, my that was a second wound, so it's taken 3 wounds. There we go.
Good job.
Unfortunately, I've been disconnected from the chat.
Yes, I just got that as well.
Hooray! Stupid global chat.
How are we going to talk now?
I don't know.
So, what were you going to say?
Talk like that. So, unfortunately, this has resulted in Charlotte and Maris being blown over.
Calabasa.
Calabasa.
It's going to be a long evening.
Stop throwing things.
Right. So it is Charlotte can do something, but the others cannot.
Okay. Well, Charlotte has a whip. And that's fun for her, I mean. She's gonna smack it. And...
Just 2 hits.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She hits on like a 4 or higher. Okay, so you got an impervious location. So you may as well. It's a tiny wing hands.
Oh, tiny hands again.
Yeah, you may as well go for that first. Oh no, you have to do this one. Sorry, you have to do the first strike first.
Yeah.
Oh, you might want to read this one. Ooh.
Wait, does Charlotte have any kids?
No.
No, it'll kill her potential to have any kids ever. It won't kill any kids that she's already had, but she hasn't had. So you can choose to.
Well, that's not what it says, but okay.
No, but the first bit's like flavor text. The second bit is what actually happens.
It should be kills all your future children.
If we're going to point out all the places where the wording
but
should... I totally agree with you. It should say kill all your future children. You're going for it, you?
Yeah, I have to.
You could have cancelled your attack. It's a read the card. You've wounded it, but now Charlotte has destroyed genitals.
I didn't see that. Sorry.
It's okay. No intimacy for Charlotte, which isn't it's a nightmare because she's purified. But so be it.
I didn't see that. Now I feel stupid.
So you just don't feel stupid.
These
I
things
do.
happen.
Charlotte's gonna just be an Artemis, a virgin hunter. Maris will have to have babies for her. Okay, see if you can crit this.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. There we are. Have some tiny parasite hands.
Well, revenge for her destroyed genitals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't take a wound off for that hit, did you? Because it's
Yeah, I did.
impervious. Yeah, well, if you could put it back, please, because it's impervious.
Ugh.
Stupid.
Well, you've chopped off all the little tiny hands instead.
Yeah, we
That's
know.
a wound.
They're not part of the phoenix. They're a parasite,
Okay.
crawling all
Fine.
over it, including crawling out of its butt.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. Ew. Okay, I'm gonna surge and attack a second time while I'm in the blind spot. I lose the survival.
We should have emboldened.
Yeah, I'm gonna embolden. I really don't need it. What did I get? 2 and a 3. Amazing. I think the 3's actually a hit, but I'm not certain. Yeah, the 3's a hit, the 2 isn't. And I need to roll to see if I can keep emboldened. Destroy my card. 4, I don't. Okay, down to 5 survival. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, glorious armpit. Come on, crit, crit, crit. And now it's a wound. Okay, so just a wound. There we go. Oh, that would have been so great. Destroy its liver. I wish. Okay.
We have to
Okay.
hope Maris is gonna draw a card with a persistent injury, because her mastery means that any wound on a location with a persistent injury is a critical hit.
Yeah, it would have been
So-
great if we. Yeah.
We'll
We
see.
should get her in there.
We really need to get Maris in there, but she's.
I mean,
been
I would
blown.
love to, but she's having a little lie down.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can like run and dash a bit. Does either of them want to get up at the start of the monster's turn, or do they want to get up at the end? I think probably up at the end.
Yeah,
Might be
I'm
best.
gonna leave Maris down for right now.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. So AI card Phoenix. It's Maris.
Oh,
It's
Maris.
Maris.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay.
And it's sitting on a dice. Rancid melon stench. Mmm. When rancid melon stench comes into play, the pustules on the phoenix's majestic body suddenly contract.
Ew.
All survivors gain 1 age token. The phoenix gains a speed token.
We have got to. I've got to get Butternut into the front of the Phoenix to get battered as much as possible. She needs to lose this insanity. She's in very high danger of being eliminated from the game. Right. Okay. So, I guess a speed token. Fair enough. +1. If put a speed. Got it.
Still don't know if I can pick up tokens.
There we are. Got it.
Aren't.
Okay, it's got +1 speed. Well, this is in play. We definitely need to whip this off, but so be it. Right.
Whip it good.
Whip it good. So it's very important.
Hey.
Yeah. I was about to say it's very important that we always have a threat for the Phoenix to attack. If it disdains right now, Butternut disappears from existence. Butternut is going to run in front of that Phoenix and tank it for as much as possible to get her insanity back down. Because she's got 3 age tokens, I can't get rid of them right now because she'll just disappear from existence. So.
Okay.
First of all, though, it's going to choose closest threat in range, which is Charlotte. Okay. Charlotte gains an age token. This is her second. There you go. If you'd like to make the attack.
Okay. Is that 2 dice now?
Yes, it is.
One and a
It's missed
2.
on both. Nice. Then now we have the step before it performs Razor Wind. So if you want to dash Charlotte to avoid the Razor Wind, this is the time. Maris isn't affected by it. I know it'd be great if you could dash and get round towards the back or something, because, as I said, Butternut is going to be standing in the front from now on.
There we go.
Okay. Right. So it does its Razor Wind. Job done. Ladies get up. Right. So
It only has 7 wounds left.
I know
yeah, 7.
It has 7. Yeah. It is very killable within a couple of rounds if we do it quite, especially once Maris reaches it. Okay, I think Maris should probably.
Does it matter where she goes? Is here fine or?
Yeah, just get in there. Just get as close as you can.
Okay.
You probably want to dash as well. I think maybe. Oh no, you don't have enough. You don't have enough survival.
Can I have another token, please?
Done. That's on 3.
I really don't understand why sometimes I can't pick up tokens, but
yeah, she needs to dash to get in, unless she wants to search the debris pile.
Nah.
meh.
I think she should probably dash and get in there. To be honest, like we really could do with murdering this thing as fast as possible. Okay, she loses it. I put you in the best spot at the back.
Thank you.
Got +1 accuracy with the Weaver.
So you want me to?
Yeah, surge if you could. No, you get to attack and then surge as well if you can.
Okay.
We want to kill this Phoenix as fast as we can now.
3 dice.
Right, so normally hitting on 6s, 5s, hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
So 2 hits.
Yeah. Okay, this one's easier to wound.
Death blow. Whew.
Oh, if you wound, this one's going to undo anything wounds you did. So you probably want to roll the feathered buttocks first.
Wait, what?
Right, if you wound the feathered buttocks and you have any age tokens, you suffer rewind. You have age tokens, so you'll suffer rewind. The text undoes anything you've done in the entire attack.
What?
So
okay.
you may as well do the buttocks first and try not to wound with it. And if you fail, then you should search to get rid of your age tokens.
Okay, I'm very confused, but I'm gonna.
It's time controlling, yeah. Okay, so you've wounded. So the Phoenix takes a wound, but you have age tokens. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Phoenix rewinds the text under here. It undoes your attack, restores any wounds or persistent injuries this attack caused the monster, and you're placed 5 spaces away from the monster. Basically, the Phoenix manipulates time, cancels what you just did to it, and sends you back in time a little bit. So you've got to put yourself 5 spaces away from the Phoenix somewhere. So there's no point rolling the other attack at all because it's undone it.
Okay, so I should search.
You should search to get rid of these age tokens, definitely.
So I search first, roll
for that's it.
Keeping the survival.
Yep, you're fine. Then you roll 1d10. Equal to or less. Have I got this the wrong way around? Oh, sorry, I have. No. You don't search to get rid of the tokens. Roll 1d10. If it's equal to or less than your insanity, removal age. Can somebody read that and tell me the passing on it? I'm not understanding it right now.
Roll 1d10. If the result is equal to or less than your insanity, remove all age tokens.
So if it's less than your insanity.
Right, so you need to be super insane to use it. Right, okay, sorry. I got the way. You don't search to do this then. Sorry. That's my bad. So don't do this roll. This is okay. Because you would just gain 8 age tokens for no benefit.
You
need right. See, this is because it's been a long time. It's been like a year since I last fought a Phoenix. So, no, not a year, like 6 months or something. A long time anyway. So
a while.
I've got this the wrong way around. All right, that's fine. Okay, but it does mean I can get rid of these age tokens very easily on Butternut.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was very confused about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you should have queried it a bit more with me. If you're confused by something, please do query it because, like, when we play.
I was thinking like you can't roll like when you have 11 insanity, you're always going to have less.
Yeah.
On
Yeah. It's
1d10.
we could have easily brought
Kombucha.
kombucha out. Yeah, it's because we do this after 7:30. Like if we could, we can't. But if we could do this in the afternoon, I'd be a lot more like on the ball. Okay, so yeah, you don't do that. Don't spend the survival to surge. Just stay where you are. That's all fine. Right. So in which case, it does mean now we've got this sorted right. And I imagine the people who are watching have been like, "Buh, get it right, then."
Screaming at their computers.
Yeah, right. So first things first, Butternut will do this. We still want to kill a Phoenix as fast as possible. Right, 10 is less than her insanity, so she gets rid of all 3 age tokens. Right, she's not under a threat of disappearing from existence anymore. That's great. Then she's going to surge. She loses insanity, and she's going to attack. And she scores 2 hits. 1, 2. Right, so we have a glorious we have a rewind, so I may as well do that first. Oh no, it doesn't matter now. She doesn't have any age tokens. Okay, so this doesn't do anything to her because she doesn't have any age tokens, and this doesn't. Cool. All right, that was good to me to get rid of the age tokens. Right, see, we're learning, relearning from me how to fight a Phoenix. That will be a wound on the belly. Doesn't do anything because I don't have the age tokens.
Hooray!
There we go. Belly done. Thank you. Right. Okay. Hardbeak. 5 plus 4 plus 7. Yeah, that's a wound as well. So it glare pierces her puny mind, causing explosions of pain. Turns to face her. Roll 1d10. I know this isn't going to do anything, but we need to do the steps. Can someone turn it to face her?
Yep.
7, which is less than her Hunt XP. So she would suffer 1 brain damage for each take token she has. She doesn't have any. All right. And it's a wound.
Yeah,
So,
I already did. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Right. So I could move her. Should we have her tank for this round, though? I think we should.
Sure.
So I'll leave her where she is.
Do
you want to dash Maris to get her any closer?
I still am concerned about how little survival she has.
Okay, that's no problem then. If you want to hold on to it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Did Charlotte attack? I don't think she did.
Charlotte didn't. No, Charlotte did not.
She's in the butt now.
Attack. She's in the butt. Yeah, this has worked out well. Okay, go Charlotte.
That's a perfect hit. So away mood.
Okay, gives it another. Boop. Goes back in there. It's a shame we didn't have the silk whip. It would have archived it instead.
Oh.
It's so much better, the silk whip.
So that's 3 hits. I think.
Absolutely.
Go Charlotte.
Yep.
So rewind.
Right, Charlotte has age tokens. So I would do the impervious location first to try and get the resources, because that does not get unwound if you get the resources. Yeah. Then I would do the glorious eye, and hopefully don't wound, or crit, and then do the gut.
Why not the gut before?
Because if you suffer the rewind location, it's going to undo the attack.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
Yeah, tail feathers first, because there is a benefit even if it unwinds.
Yes.
9, that's a crit. Excellent. So no wound, but we do get 2 resources. I'll grab them. It's tail feathers and small feathers, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Here, fistfuls of feathers. There we are.
Cool.
Right, so even if it gets unwound, we've done something.
Keep those.
Yes. Because the
Yay!
attack, because rewind doesn't undo that, as you can see.
Okay, so I have to crit to...
Crit or fail, really?
Yeah, let's hope we fail. Or crit. Crit!
Crit! Oh, nice! The monster's eye bursts with a milky ichor. Any adjacent survivors? Gain 1 insanity and 1 survival. If they are insane, they may spend 3 survival to find deep inspiration in the taste and gain a random fighting art. So, Butternut gains a survival and insanity. She's going to stick with what she's got though, because we gave her these custom set.
Yeah. I guess Charlotte will gain insanity and a survival.
Okay. Not spending 3 survival though, yeah?
No.
Is it 3 or 4? No, not doing it. Anyway, that's fine. 3, yeah. Okay, that's a wound. Boom.
Ooh.
Okay, if you'd like to do the soft lower gut, and it has -2 toughness here.
Okay. That's a 4. She has 1 strength.
Plus the weapon.
So
4. So you've rolled 8. Its toughness is 10 -2, which is 8. So you've rolled 8. You needed an 8.
okay.
So it's a wound.
Hooray!
Hooray!
It's got 4 wounds left.
This is going to be over before Maris gets to hit it.
Yeah, maybe. Right. Monster controller is Butternut. Right. So we know it's probably going to be doing like sighing and stuff. Oh, it's back to the rancid melon stench. Okay,
Oh, good.
everybody gain an age token.
Oh.
It regains that speed token.
Oh.
Right. Okay. But that's all it does for this turn. Then it does the zeal. Right, closest threat in range. So I can choose for it to be Butternut.
Go butternut. Go
She takes
butternut.
a brain damage. Gains an insanity. Right.
What,
She gains
takes a brain.
No, I corrected myself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, it has speed 3 because of the rancid melon stench. Right. So we know the 1 misses and the 9 and 10 definitely hit. Boom, boom. Head and waist, and it's 2 damage apiece. I'm going to dodge the head and see if I keep the survival and take 2 to the waist. Right, lose the survival. That's down to 4 survival. Oh, sorry. Take it back. I can't do survival actions because she's insane. Fucking immortal. Right, so instead she takes 4 damage to the brain. Right here, this card.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I need to jam this up, a copy up here. Stick it over that. Yeah. Blank off the survival actions while she's immortal. We learn these little tricks to try and stop ourselves screwing up and doing things wrong. I tell you what, because I surged in attacks previously, and that meant I dealt 1 more round of attacks to the Phoenix than I should have, I'm not going to let Butternut have an activation this turn, which will balance it out.
Okay.
Even though she missed entirely with the attack that she made, the surge attack, we'll just do that. She's just going to sit tight and tank.
Okay.
So you guys go nuts.
Okay, well, Maris is going to run closer again.
Yeah. Calabasa can get in.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it in the side.
Yep, she's in one of the eyes of the storm then, so looks
Good place to be.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's
One
fail.
hit. One hit.
One
no,
hit?
no, misses. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 5 pluses.
what I thought.
She can surge to attack again.
Okay, let's see if she keeps her survival. She does.
Yep. Oh fuck! We don't have surge. Sorry, we don't have surge. This is from playing People of the Stars, so you can't have surged. Right.
Okay, ignore that.
Let's just check. I surged, but I didn't hit, and I'm missing my go instead of making that attack. So that's fine. You didn't surge then. Nobody else has actually surged, have they? No. Oh, right. Okay. So.
I think.
Oh.
I think we surged one time.
Yeah, I think there might have been a surge last round or the one before.
Yeah.
Butternut did. That's what I'm saying. Butternut did, but
No,
she didn't.
I think one of mine, either Charlotte or Calabasa did, but I
Right.
no.
Okay. All right. I feel.
Yeah, I think Calabasa did, and that's when she got knocked down.
All right. Okay. We got punished for it. Okay.
Yeah.
For those people who are watching or wondering, have been playing a little bit of People of the Stars off camera, and forgot that People of the Sun don't have surge at all unless they have a certain fighting art that gives it to them. So this is this is what happens.
This is the last episode we're recording before our Christmas break, so we're all like last day of schoolitis.
Yeah. This Phoenix is clearly messing with everything. Like, right. Okay. So this is
Charlotte.
Charlotte's go.
And she's in the butt.
Yeah.
So I think that's 3 hits.
I think we should just call this entire campaign a learning campaign, and then the next one we do, we'll try not to make errors on.
This is season 0.
Season 0, there we are.
That is 3 hits, right? Because I hit on 5s in the butt.
You hit on 6, 5, 4 3s.
Yeah,
so
in the
it's
butt. Yeah. She's
okay.
Do you have any age tokens?
I do.
You do. Yeah. So you better do that one first. Got to remember to take these age tokens off if you can. I guess you
don't
can't.
have a lot of insanity.
That's what I just said. I guess you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
This one. You got.
Yeah,
You may as well always do the rewind one first.
Okay.
You need to fail or crit.
That's
5.
a wound.
Not. Okay, so undoes your attack. You get placed 5 spaces away. So remember, people remove age tokens before attacking.
Well, it's easier for you to say that I have like 9 insanity.
I'm talking to the audience. People. See? People.
People of the sun.
You're Najik, and Grey is Grey, and collectively you're ladies, and the audience
everyone
is
else
people.
is people.
Yes. Except for viewer 2, he's a pain in my butt.
Rude.
He'll appreciate the call out, won't you, Charles?
I'm trying to work out how to say the typo. Hapowdy.
It is Hapowdy. It's Hapowdy, yes.
Hapowdy.
Hapowdy. Hapowdy, people.
Hapowdy, viewer 2.
You know what? That maybe we should change our introduction from now on. Hapowdy, everyone. High energy, yes. Try and hide all the terrible misplays we're making.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I've missing my attack. Has everyone else been?
Everyone's been, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Maris is not dashing in to save the day.
No, guess she'd be down to 1 survival though.
She's not. She's not spending it. When you travel 4 or more spaces from movement, she would get the momentum token. Yes, she could do this big mega attack.
Okay, she's gonna run into the butt then. Let me see if she keeps her survival. I doubt it.
Yeah. She can't roll. She hasn't got a full armor set. She doesn't get to roll.
Oh, okay.
To keep, she's got like a patchwork set.
Okay. Well, she's gonna run into the butt.
Do it.
Okay. Right. So, roll a d10 to see how many.
Yeah.
We'll keep that.
Oh, come on!
We'll keep that.
Roll over here. Roll over by Calabasa to see
how much extra strength and accuracy. And right, so you get 4 bonus strength, 4 bonus luck. You've hit twice.
So you crit on 6s.
Yeah. So who had
and
2, and it doesn't matter what you've rolled because you hit the trap.
Oh, come on!
You got on a perfect hit. Do not draw a hit location.
Oh my god, you're right. 2
Monster
perfect
stuff
hits.
is 1 wound, so that's 2
just
wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. All right. I need to shuffle. It's only 6 locations left. There we are. You know what? I'm going to go down and increase the cheating count by 2. to make up for all these errors.
Oh God.
Actually, I'm going to increase it. I can increase it to 5. There we go.
Oh jeez.
We've certainly screwed up more than 3 times. A lot of them we've caught, but yeah. Okay, so 2 wounds. The Phoenix has like 1 wound left, but it's still alive and ticking. Thank you for reminding me on the counterweight axe. We should have hit the trap, but we rewound time. Suck it, Phoenix. You're not the only one who can do that. Yeah. Right. Okay.
God.
But it is the Phoenix's go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're in charge. It does just its basic action twice, basically.
Okay, pick a target. Closest threat in range, so I guess that's do you want it to be Butternut or should Calabasa have a go?
It may as well be Butternut and then somebody else instead of Butternut.
Okay. So 2.
She gains an age token.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
That's
not
fine.
used to this.
It's not going to trigger Spiral Age unless it disdains. So
Yeah. So 7 and an 8, that's 2 hits.
okay, roll. Ready to roll for locations. She takes just 4 damage. She's down to 5 insanity. Gets hit in the legs twice.
Okay.
All right. So now and then, I'm not even going to bother with this. She's just going to get razor winded back to the edge of the board and gain a bleeding token because she can't dash. But, yeah,
We forgot to put bleeding tokens when you got. No, we didn't get razor winded.
one of yours did. No one did. I think
no one did.
I think that should have been razor winded twice, maybe. I'm sure she's missed out on being razor winded one time. Whatever. It's a cheating count.
Oh God. Okay, I'll move it and target Calabasa then.
Yep.
And age token. Whoop. Oh, wrong person. There we go. 4 and a 5.
Oh, this is for its zeal. Yeah, cool, good. We got there in the end. You know what? We should really just go out and fight another Phoenix as soon as possible. Now we know what we're doing. Ugh.
Okay, so 4 and a 5, is that a hit? She has 3 evasion, so it hits on 7?
No, it hits on 2s normally, so it hits on 5s.
5s. So
only 1 hit.
1 hit.
1 hit, yeah.
To the waist. 2 damage. I'll dodge. Thank you. I do. Okay.
All right, now you have the flow step before it razor winds, so you can choose to dash out the way if you want to, or you can get blown back to the edge of the board and take
I'm gonna dash over here.
Okay.
See if I keep my survival. I do.
All right.
There we go. Okay. I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Who wants to smack it?
So whoever has the highest luck should go for it, I think.
Maris has 0 luck, so.
Charlotte has 1.
Charlotte's also got the highest armor and everything in case she hits the trap. Does anyone have really? Actually, maybe Maris should go because if she perfect hits, it's just dead.
Yeah.
And she rolls less dice. I'd say Maris and then Charlotte.
Should we run round to the butt?
Oh, absolutely. Go hit it in the butt. I'll give you a token just in case.
Thanks. I think that's 1 hit.
6 plus, yep. 3 plus. Oh, she might hit on a 3 plus as well. Accuracy 2, 6, 5, 4. She's in the butt, isn't she?
Yeah.
She hits on 3s, so it's 2 hits.
Oh, nice.
Oh dear, this is like a 1 in 3 chance-ish. It's a bit less than that. Oh, there it is. It went back to the top again. Okay, so time stop time.
All survivors are frozen in time. All survivors are doomed. They cannot block or use fighting arts. The attacker is caught helpless. Perform basic action, target the attacker. All attack rolls hit on a 2+, regardless of any modifiers in play.
Okay, so she gains 4 basic
wrong.
action. Oh, yeah. You're right. She gains an age token. I'll give her that. 'Cause that's... She...
So
then it's 3 dice because of the pustules.
and it hits on 2 pluses.
Absolutely. 3 hits.
Cool.
3 locations hit for 2 damage apiece.
Legs, waist. Okay.
Ooh, she can soak that up.
2 damage.
Yep. All right. Okay. She hasn't taken a heavy, has she? So she stays standing.
Yep.
Yes.
But her attack has ended. Okay. Well, we did say Charlotte could go next. She definitely can now.
Yeah, let's see. She can only get to the side, though.
Well, she hits on like a 4+ on the side anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, Charlotte.
Whip it. Oh.
Nope.
This is familiar, isn't it? Shall I go then with Butternut, seeing as she like hits quite often?
Sure. Otherwise, I can. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Calabasa as a lesser
Butternut has
sword.
like 6 movements, so she can get there to the blind spot. She hits on, I think.
Go
2.
Butternut.
Butternut.
What you not?
Perfect hit, so she gains an insanity. And she gets an additional attack roll on a perfect hit. So she's got 1 hit so far. I think maybe 2. I need to double check. 3 definitely hits. 7 plus 4. Right, so 7 minus 4 is 3 plus 2. Yeah, 3 hits she's made. I'm going to go for the impervious location first.
Okay.
To try and get the crit. That would be lovely. Nope, that doesn't wound. Then I'm going to go for the hard beak. Try and kill it before the rewind. 6 plus 3 plus 12 I've got, which is more than 10. Reflex doesn't happen because it's dead, but it wouldn't hurt her anyway.
There we go. It's
It
dead.
would hurt her. Dead. Right, okay. So, first of all, for those people watching, sorry for all of those fuck-ups. As I said, it's a long time since I fought Phoenix, because often I don't bother. People of the Sun is one of the only campaigns where it's worth fighting a Phoenix, in my opinion. But,
And
yeah.
we forgot to do the Flower Knight badge again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
If you look down here, I've given Cornucopia a new Nemesis monster, which I feel is like, there we are. It doesn't count for rules, because we would lose to this one all the time. Okay, right, so the Phoenix is dead. Right.
So, what do we get when it's dead?
I'm going to
how
pull
many
the sheet up.
Resources.
we have to remember Maris has Hoarder, so we'll destroy 1 resource.
Well, just get rid of the Broken Lantern straight away. That's the least useful resource.
Okay.
Just delete that and give her... Oh, she just delete it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so we get 4 Phoenix resources. All survivors with an age token gain 1 understanding, and we get the Plumery. So, Plumery is...
Well, so if you have an age token.
Yep, you gain an understanding. Plumery
okay.
open.
So
age...
Charlotte is gonna hit Insight.
Cool. All right, so age token done for... age token, so done for Butternut. Maris is at max. He did... Calabasa and Charlotte, yep.
Yep.
Okay, right, so we will do that right now. Right, so that is a milestone event. Which one did she hit?
Insight.
Insight. During the showdown phase. Okay, she is gaining the Tinker trait, Tinker special ability if you roll 1d10. 6. She gains 1 endeavor for the settlement phase, so... Oh, sorry, it's a showdown phase, so you know she gets analyze, and a 6 is plus 3 survival, plus 3 insanity. Right. Ooh, analyze is really good as well, though, so can't complain.
So she's at max survival.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a shame she didn't get Tinker, but...
You guys with all your survival.
I know, but Maris doesn't need survival, she's survival personified.
Mm.
Okay.
Right. So you have to remember that. That's complicated. That one, you get to look at the top card, start the turn, top card of the AI deck.
2, 3,
Right.
4.
Cool.
And 4 basic.
Yep. Oh, there they are. Ding, ding, ding. We've been rewarded despite being terrible.
Whiskers!
Whiskers. Sweet.
It's time for a bow.
I also have those to add in. Right, let's clean up this showdown board. You can go back there.
Someone needs to get 3 insanity from the Phoenix figure.
Okay. We'll give it to our immortal butternut.
Okay.
There we are. It's not someone at random, is it? A survivor choice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the macular droppings as well. Sweet. Let's pull it all over. Right. So, as we've been a series of fuck ups, let's get this all sorted right. Let's sort all of these out into their types. I'll lay everything out. Oh my god, we got so many herbs. Look at them all. That's hide pile here. Finger, bone. Is the whisker hide? Yeah. Although we're using it for its special. Bone. Okay. All right. So we now get our settlement event. Rivalry.
Oh.
Okay, two people are gonna get in a fight again.
Oh.
Have we had rivalry in this? No, we
I don't
haven't.
think so.
No. We had rival in People of the Stars. It's Maris has gotten into a argument with Charlotte.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
well,
no.
as they're both your survivor, would you like to roll a dice?
Let's hope they get married.
Higher the better.
That's a 10.
Nice. After hours of yelling, they begin to speak in calm voices. Slowly they come to understanding. They both gain 1 survival and 1 understanding.
Oh.
Take that survival.
Yeah. That seems pretty good. Right.
Do we have partnership already?
Yes.
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you had rolled like a 4 or an 8, you could roll 1d10. And if you roll a 10, they end up married.
Yeah, they end up. Well, should we say they end up partners? You know, maybe it's a marriage.
No.
They haven't invented marriage; they've just invented partnership in this
It
settlement.
says if neither survivor has the partner skill, both gain it. Name each other as partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean to say is that they're technically partners, not married.
But we remove this card.
Oh my god! How many freaking? I forgot how much.
Hang on, 1 second.
All right, so that's the end of the rivalry. So now we better have a look. Death count. Nobody's died, despite apart from like maybe competency. Update timeline. We're now into year 12, which is the sun dipping year. We've got one more sun dipping year before this. So we have to go to the sun dipping event up here. Right. The old lovely not safe for work picture. Right. Okay. Beams of light spear the ground, driving danger away. We already have partnership. This is our second time doing the solar ritual. Right. So we can nominate up to 3 pairs of eligible survivors. They have to be purified. They cannot have participated in ritual before, so Guy and Gal are eliminated from this, and they must not have the partner ability. So we have already we've got John Doe and Nancy Nurse, who had Calabaza as their baby before. But we have here Amber Cup, our our wonderful gender-swapped Amber Cup, who needs a lady. Because he was purified ready for this. So our eligible purified ladies include the utterly insane, batshit crazy Butternut, Spiderbait.
I think Maris as well.
Maris, yes. So what? Also
Yeah.
insane. And Charlotte, but Charlotte just experienced destroyed genitals. So she's not really an option anymore because she won't be able to have any lovely Warriors of the Sun babies. I mean, they could have a very happy marriage together, or I should say partnership together for the rest of their lives, but I mean, Amber Cup has gone on this long journey to become a man, so we really should find him a classy woman.
Yeah.
No. The rivalry didn't result in partner for her. So, right, well, we were originally going to marry him to Charlotte, but partner him up with Charlotte, but that's not an option now. So, do we want to do Spiderbait for low risk, or would one of our esteemed hunting ladies like to do this? Did everyone give their hunt XP, by the way?
No.
Oh, right. So, yeah, no, she's aged. We'll deal with that in a moment. Right. So before we do the age roll, we shall decide who is going to partner up with Amber Cup and go into the light, and I will get the age ready for the roll.
Age
if you're not
for who?
for Maris.
Oh.
She's reached the 3rd age category, enhanced senses.
Oh.
All right. Well, while we have a think, do you want to roll 2 dice there, Grey, and we'll experience sharpens your instincts, and we'll see what she gets. Permanent +1 movement. So she's now movement 6 over here.
Oh, sorry. No problem.
Cool. So that's sorted. Right. Who do we want to partner up with Amber Cup? Come on.
I
I'm
feel
leaving this-
like it's up to you guys because you're in charge of Butternut and Maris.
Well, if Maris doesn't want Amber Cup, Spiderbait will take him. So. She cut. Well, she's not immortal. She just doesn't age. In the case of the worst outcome, it would still happen, but we can avoid the worst outcome because you'll be purified and you'll have other bits and pieces. And we have rerolls for the chart. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, should we do? We'll do Maris and we should do Maris and Amber Cup first.
Okay.
So, would you like to roll a dice for them? Okay. Okay, the pair enter the light, and a warm presence envelops them. They emerge to a cheery settlement with a promise rooted in their hearts. The pair each gain the partner ability and the Sun Eater secret fighting art. They are partners. When they go out hunting together, they will have bonuses. So I'll get everything they need. Right, so they both get this.
So it's just an ability, right?
Yeah, it's a nice ability here. There's also...
Oh, crap.
Right. They also get... that. Here we go. So Maris now has this lovely fighting art and a partnership ability to join her huge pile of stuff. And so does Amber Cup. And on the back... not on the back. On the front, you've got a partner box you can fill in.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Maris
and Amber Cup. Partners. So they got this... Oh, yeah. Partner in for the survival, yeah. Right, that is pretty good. So you get extra bonus strength when you're adjacent. You can only do intimacy with the person you're partnered with. Also, because they have Sun Eater. Oh, sorry, do you want to keep?
I wanted to read.
Hang on, can I just? There we are. Also, they get massive bonuses to the breeding table and have a very high chance of making a child of the sun, or even a warrior of the sun. Sweet.
Cool.
Boom,
so,
boom.
If you're gonna keep bringing Maris out,
Amber Cup should go up, but let's hold on for a moment before we get carried away. We have another pair to put in there, John Doe and Nancy Nurse. So would somebody like to roll for them? I'd like a roll like the previous one. Great.
should I do it? Oh yeah, a good roll. We're gonna re-roll that.
We will take a re-roll on that. Yep. Okay, hang on a minute. I have
think
to record
Chipper
this.
hasn't used.
Chipper has a name though. Chipper's gonna get. Here we are. This one doesn't have a name yet. There we are, and they can be called Banana.
It really is a dinner table. 9. There you go.
Excellent. So, same for them. This is why I didn't want Amber Cup taken away. Where is Amber Cup?
He's over here.
So, where? I
Here.
wanted to. All right, oh, it's fine. I'll copy them off. Maris and her 1,000,001 cards.
Okay.
Oh God. Right. Okay. So, copy those. So Nancy Nurse has once again regained Sun Eater. Yeah. Right. So they have a very high chance of making a warrior of the sun.
Yeah, another.
A child of the sun, who we can then potentially turn into a warrior of the sun. It's worth noting this hasn't been done, but not Charlotte. Sorry, Calabasa is a child of the sun. I think I have to check the intimacy.
Yeah, she's.
She is. Yeah, she has it checked on. Is she brilliant?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh. Can we please not have a single remaining anymore with a C or a K name at the start for a while? Yes. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They're all squashes.
Where's melon? Pumpkin.
Well, that's
Pineapple. Oh yeah, I can get rid of.
Squash.
I know. So, right, we are on to the main part of the settlement phase now. We've done the sun dipping. We don't have any more partners, any more purified people we can partner up again. So that's that. Right. We need to get a purified man for Spiderbait, and a purified man for Butternut, and a purified man for one of the sea names, whichever one doesn't. And Kabucha as well. Right, anyway, whatever. We're on the main development phase. That's the important thing. First thing we said we were going to do is we're spending all of this. You see all of this?
Oh, God.
All of that to make.
Amber Cup is as bad as Maris.
yeah, Amber Cup has a lot of extra stuff.
Jesus. They're meant to be together.
We're going to work that out, but we definitely wanted it made because it's a really good bow and it's going to get even better in a short while. I'm going to also, we had a lion's claw in amongst all the bones, so the 7th bone that I spend is going to be used in the Caterium to make a clawhead arrow for use with said bow. I'd love to make from the weapon crafter when we have some time a finger of God, which is over here. So we're going to keep the Phoenix finger for the moment. We don't have enough bone to use with it, so just put that away safe. Boom. Right. Let's innovate. We have a generic hide, we have a generic bone, we have a generic organ. There's the endeavor spent. Would somebody like to do the honors and draw us a lovely 4 innovations? Let's put all this at cactus back.
Oh, it's this one.
It
It's
is
the bottom one.
bottom. Yeah. Okay. So you guys have a little look through those. Still no heat, which is a shame.
Well, how's the baby making if we get hovel?
It doesn't help, but if we can get family, we can start passing weapon proficiencies down to the kids.
And hovel, and that's a consequence from hovel?
Yeah, family is, yeah.
My vote is for hovel.
I agree. A hovel is exactly the one I was thinking, so yeah.
Okay.
It's right. Okay,
home,
so
yeah.
right, so we gain that. Can I just check? Yeah, okay. And I need to delete that one because that's another shadow dance. Right, okay, so we gain all these 4. Go into the deck. Yes. Right. Also, a survival limit goes up by 1, and departing survivors get an extra survival for departing. So, which is great for hovel. The survival limit is 8. Right. So, big pile of resources, small amount of endeavors. I think we don't need to rush on intimacy at the moment.
No.
I mean, we've got maybe we can just do like a random intimacy to try and get a generic boring survivor to get some extra life strings. But I think that's about it, really.
Can we get one of the different places? No.
No, we could make the barber surgeon for 3 organ and a scrap if we wanted to. And that's not terrible. There's some good stuff in the barber surgeon. In particular, the scavenger kit's very good. But we need to hunt another screaming antelope to be able to build that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a super high priority without that. I do think we want to spend some endeavors on converting this silk into hide, because I don't see any reason for us to make the silk mill gear. Although we can save it and try and make a bodysuit. So we'll hang on it. Yeah, because we've got the spinnerets as well. So let's put it back into the other bag. Right. So first things first, is there anybody who would like a bloom sphere? I'll read what it does. A bloom sphere. Because we've got the little hands, you can make a bloom sphere, which is a stinky item stinky other. It has a puzzle ability of left green, right blue, and when you're picked as a target, roll 1d10 on a 6+, the monster must pick a new target if possible. So situations where you would be picked, it could be good for somebody who doesn't want to get attacked too much because they're wearing light armor and things. But you do need to be able to activate it. Not many people can. Probably not worth building, I guess.
We spent the finger, right?
We're keeping the finger.
Oh, okay. Because we're making the finger of God.
Yes, in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, we just don't have enough bones. That's all.
Yeah, okay. I
That's all right. Yeah, so by the looks of it, we should definitely do an intimacy for 2 random people who don't really matter. So Banana can be a man, and And this one, let's give her a name. I called her Split. I'm not sorry. Okay, so this is just a straight roll with no bonuses, but they have a lifetime reroll between them to spend if it gets terrible. So it doesn't matter if they die, really, is what I'm saying. Because they're like, we're never going to use them for anything. So let's see if they can get themselves on the charts and make a babby. If somebody would like to roll 2 dice, obviously we want some nice high rolls.
Go.
Let's go. 5. Okay, so we do. We get a newborn born kicking and screaming into the world. +1 population. Perfect. That's
What about the 10 I rolled?
We have to take the lower result because it's fun
okay.
and fittest.
Okay.
Yeah. Copy and paste.
Okay, I'll increase
because we've had a birth.
Population.
Yeah, because we have a birth, I'll add another barrel to the umbilical barrel pile. We've got 2 umbilical cords now. Plus the population. Let's lock that. We don't have anything special going on, but that's fine. Right, who would we like to purify?
Is Calabasa purified?
It will be Calabasa. Kabucha isn't Calabasa, I don't know.
Calabasa isn't.
Should we purify Calabasa then? She's cool in her heels?
Sure.
Although we did say, yeah, that's right. We need to do a new set of men and women, so yeah, Calabasa would be great. All right. So you like to roll D10 for her? Let's see if we get a high roll.
7.
7. Right, you can get +1 permanent strength or +1 accuracy for her. She gains the overprotective disorder.
+1 strength or
accuracy.
Okay, let's go with accuracy. And she's purified. There we go.
Cool. The disorder's in the middle of the showdown board.
Overprotective.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a copy of that, like over here, because we need it regularly. Okay. Right. So
who's getting the bow?
Wish we could do some more leather. Killer droppings. I want to save the rainbow. I think it's my.
I was gonna suggest Kabucha.
Yeah, we want to save the Mudkiller droppings.
Once you're done.
Or for the bow? Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
She has refraction, so all of her color affinities count as all colors. So she can get it activated. That was my thinking, really, at least.
Yeah, we probably want to put her. Oh, it doesn't matter what armor we put her in either. She doesn't have ability to surge, so yeah.
We can move it to someone else.
We'll play around with it all after post camera.
Okay.
Right. I'm just having a look. If there's anything. No, the eye is just an item. We can make a feather mantle for someone if anybody wants that for the affinities. Don't think we really need it yet. Right, would anybody like a feather shield? Think I know someone who would like a feather shield. Yes. Maris has a shield here to bash with. The other shield's not better for hitting with, it's made of feathers. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know if we have the resources right for it though. It's 2 small feathers and we only have 1 small feather. Right, okay, so I'm going to say for the moment we just need to sit on things a bit more. Okay, so we need... Right. organ away. That's hide away. That can go away. So can that. We've got 3 scrap, which we don't need to build any new weapons for anyone at the moment because we haven't finished what we're doing, so we can save all of that. It's this weird holding pattern where we need leather, really. We need to kind of stop purifying so much at some point soon. And that's so wild, so we'll go another. Other, I said. In other! I said I'd move these bags further apart, didn't I? Thank you. Really appreciate your sass. We get the house. Yeah, we have to fix the house. Right. So basically, here at this point now, we're all done for the settlement phase. I'm afraid not much building of things. Well, I say that, but we did build like the Sun Ring bow, which is like super cool and unusual.
Yeah. Pew pew.
I'm afraid if you want the arrow, you're not going to be taking out the shield, but I don't think she needs a shield if she's running the bow, really.
Yeah. Wait, do we have someone who's tactician?
No.
Alright.
You need to protect the young to get strategist.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Right. But anyway, right, we will deal with all of this off camera, all the little fiddly bits and getting a hut to keep everything in and all that stuff. But basically, that's where we are right now. We've got 2 live streams. Our population is now up to 18. And we just beat Phoenix, and next time we'll work out what the heck we're doing. It'll probably be an absolute disaster because we're having a bit of a break before we come back. But we'll hunt almost certainly one of the higher level monsters again, and maybe a level 2 Spediculus, or another Phoenix, or perhaps a Dung Beetle Knight or a Dragon King, something like that. We'll work that out and use our shiny new bow. We'll work that out between. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching, and again, I do apologise for all the screw-ups, but, Phoenix is a very tricky creature to deal with. They cause lots of problems. And we'll catch you next time. Bye!
Bye!